मैं क्या बोलूं?
He's like, मैं क्या बोल रहा है? He's
And
right.
he's
Like,
right. I mean, she's an adult.
she's
Like,
an adult. She's in a big position as well, Lou, that every woman will question, right? So like, I was questioning, and I was like, what's going on? Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. This is Dramalogue, and I'm Sunny here with my friend Sana, and today we are here to review Naqaab. This is
again.
again.
Hey, hey, assalamualaikum everyone. How's it going? Good.
So far, so good.
Alhamdulillah.
It's been busy. It's been crazy busy
I
with
know it's so.
work, with school. Oh my God. But yeah, thank God there's Naqaab to kind of blow some steam.
So Naqaab is like kind of weird. It just it became a little odd in the
Is
recent
it?
episodes, like how the whole dynamics changed, I think, between Bilal and Iman. Like he confessed, and then he proposed to her, and then she said yes, because I think in our last interview we were like, is she gonna say yes, is she gonna say no? And but then she said yes, and because we had a reason, because he had helped her out when he had stopped her from going to her house, and then he kind of like saved her, the shining. I do really want to talk about today's episode, okay? Because in today's episode, we saw how Bilal basically says to Iman that, you will not go. Why did you leave the house? Like, why did you go without me to
Yeah.
drop off your parents? And then he said, like, you will not do this, you will not do that, and this and that. So, I mean, I know there are two perspectives to it. Do you want to go ahead with yours first?
Yes. I personally didn't think Iman was absolutely wrong here, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yes, she's an AC at for the sake of it. And she was not told that you have to call me because I want to see off your dad or parents or something like that, right? So how is she supposed to know that she can disturb him in his busy schedule if she's simply dropping off her parents at the bus station, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I think the approach was wrong, totally, Bilal. And I was like, at no point Bilal is explaining to her why he's asking her to do what, right? He's been hiding things from her as well. For example, he didn't tell her that there's a complaint about corruption against her, and that is why he's asking her to go straight home and not to come out of the house at all. Remember, back in the office?
I think he told her that there was a complaint about this.
No, not today. Mm-mm.
I think
She
maybe yesterday's episode. I think he did say something like,
So today there was a complaint, anti-corruption complaint against
So
her.
yesterday too, I think there was, and I think he told her.
I can't recall because that's why it was like very illogical to me, like why he's like shouting at her, but she has every right to ask her or defend her and say like
So to me, like, okay, like I see a lot of people saying, okay, what's going on with her, with Iman? Why is she acting like this? He's just trying to protect her, you know? And to me, it reveals like how it is so ingrained in our brains to always listen to the man. No matter it's like a power dynamics here too that is
yeah,
working. So even
yes,
like the people around us, like watching the show, are also saying, "Oh, Iman, kyun aise kar rahi hai? Why is she thinking like this?" Okay, because we're so ingrained that way. We're just raised like that. Okay, oh, he's gonna protect me, and वो मेरे लिए सब अच्छा ही चाहता है. Because for all that Iman knows, she doesn't know him
yeah,
that well,
exactly,
and
yes,
then he's not her husband. He has no right to say anything to her. उसका निकाह नहीं हुआ, right? So why वो किस हक से कह रहा है कि don't leave the house, don't
yes,
go drop off your parents.
yes,
मेरी मर्जी के बगैर नहीं जाओगी कहीं भी. I mean, why?
exactly, yeah. I
I mean,
mean,
what if like he wasn't even her engaged to her, or they did not know each other? तो फिर क्या होता? Like, would he have done the same thing? No, right?
yeah. Is it
It
an
would have been
official?
just like
Is it an
an
official
AC and a
command?
DC. That's it. So
Right.
here it's just a lot of power dynamics working, and I think Bilal is wrong here. I think.
I thought so. In today's episode, when I watched the whole episode, I didn't think Iman was absolutely off,
No,
right?
no.
So she had every right to question. And then what is this about? You're talking to me. I'm an adult. I'm your fiance,
He
gonna be
did
your
say कि
wife.
तुम्हारी जान खतरे में है, things like that. But I mean, like, okay, even then, okay, ठीक है, मेरी जान खतरे में, so what? Okay, but you cannot stop
Yeah,
me.
I don't know if he said it to
Even
her
then,
or
no,
he
he
said
did
it to
say
the
that.
dad. And then at every point, like every time you get into an altercation, you're like, मैं तुम्हारे dad को phone करता हूँ or give the
I
phone to
know.
your dad.
I'm like, why? But like,
तो ये
why are you
बच्चों की तरह,
like?
why are you treating me like a baby, right?
मैं शिकायत लगाऊंगा and the dad's like मैं क्या बोलूं
It's like मैं क्या बोल रहा है? He's
and
right.
he's
Like
right. I mean, she's an adult.
she's
Like
an
he,
adult. She's in a big position as well. So like
yeah, like
how
you
can I
cannot just like.
question her decision? And I don't know if he told I can't recall if he told her that your life is in danger. And if
He
that's the
did. He did say
case,
that to her कि तुम मेरी जान देना चाहती हो क्या?
huh,
Something like
that
that.
was different. That was more like a romantic pitch,
No,
right?
I don't think so. I think I because he said कि your life is in danger. Like that's what it meant, huh, beta? Yes, yes, yes. Huh. Well,
Yeah, I mean, well, but then you have to be more clear than that, both as a DC
mhm.
as well as a fiance, right? You have to be. I mean, if not as a fiance, at least a DC, you have to be
As
clear
a
towards
DC,
the
he
fiance.
should tell her, okay,
Yeah, these are the
listen,
problems.
this
These
is
are
what
the
happened.
threats.
Yeah,
These are the threats, and this is what the
yeah.
issue is. He tells
Oh,
that
yes, yes, yes.
to her dad, but the dad
Mm-hmm.
he tells mostly all of these to her dad. Like like there's a lot of dushman around, and they're gonna take
I mean, she knows
revenge.
क्यों दुश्मन है उसको खुद पता है. She knows.
The
I
problem with
mean,
Iman is she doesn't think. That is the issue with
and
Iman.
that has nothing to do with her with how she performs her job.
That has a lot to do with how she performs her job.
No,
If
I mean, no, I
no, if
mean,
you
no. Performs her job as in how out of like outside of work hours.
oh
That's
yeah,
what
yeah,
I
yeah,
meant.
of course. I
I
mean,
mean, she can go wherever she wants.
of course, yes, definitely. She has her own police protection, right? So she can.
She has her own. Plus, like, okay, ठीक है, she's not taking care of herself, so
Yeah, things that she misses are
I,
like when you are being told that don't do this, you should be counter questioning why.
why?
Instead of
Yeah,
saying
why exactly?
instead of just blowing off and saying you can't dictate me, you can't do this, you have to ask the pointed questions. Why? You got to give me a reason why. I am willing to
Mhm.
listen to you, but you got to give me the reason why with
But
proof,
I
right?
mean, even then, even if he had said कि तुम्हारी जान को खतरा है, तो she could have
From
said,
what?
okay, ठीक है तो
I'm an
so
AC.
okay,
मेरे जान को हमेशा खतरा हो सकती
खतरा
है, right?
exactly.
And
I'm willing to take that risk.
risk, but if you know मेरे जान को खतरा है, what's the source? Tell me the source.
हाँ, ठीक है.
And how
Okay.
do you know this? Now we are talking to ACs and DCs. We're not talking to like मैं और तुम.
हाँ,
Okay,
exactly.
मेरे
हाँ.
को आज सुबह सपना आया कि तुम्हें कुछ खतरा हो सकती है. It's not that, right?
Yeah.
This is AC and
And to me, it's so surprising that all these people online are just taking Bilal's side. And it just, to me, it's just such a misogynist society that this is how we're just ingrained. This is just our how we're culture. Like this is our culture. We're just that's how we are. कि बस सुनना है because वो तुम्हारे वो he's a man. He's a man of the house. He's a protector. So you have to listen. Even though like हाँ ठीक है सुनना है. If he was her husband. ठीक है और
even
अगर
then
husband होता
I'll be asking
even then even
questions.
but if
Yeah.
यहाँ तो कुछ भी कोई relationship ही नहीं है ना there's nothing like there's
Yeah.
no like halal relationship between them so
Yes.
why is he saying anything
Right.
he
So
has
that's
no
why
right
when she stormed into the office, she was absolutely justified.
I think so too
Yeah. So,
so that's our take on that okay now
yes.
the money trail
Yeah. I think the reason, audiences are saying it is because, they get to see Bilal's side of the story that
hmm
Iman doesn't. They are forgetting that Iman is a scorned woman. She has been betrayed in multiple
exactly
levels.
and he's
She's,
from the same family
right. I come
चाहे
from the
जो
same
भी हो जाए
family. Yeah, of course.
I
And there
mean
is
yeah
always, and his approach about proposing was so out of the blue that, every woman will question, right? So, like, I was questioning, and I was like, what's going on?
मुझे
Now,
तो
क्या ऑडियंस को दिख रहा है कि वो उसके बारे में सोचता है उसका फोटो देखता है whatever he's trying to protect he's trying to support her in front of Zara and others like whatever but ऑडियंस को दिख रहा है उसको नहीं दिख रहा है यार उसको
she doesn't
उसको
know
she
anything
doesn't
what
know
does she
anything
know
for all she knows right
exactly
so yeah so I guess audience has to give Iman I mean you know me I'm so critical about her right but
I
in
know, and I was surprised. That's why I'm like, wow, Sunny, like
no so
she's taking Iman's side today. Like,
I'm all for a woman
because even I was like, कि क्या कर रही है? But then I thought, then I thought deeply, like, you know what? Like, no, you know
Yeah, I
what?
know.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah, but just when we said that things are going very logically,
I don't know about the money trail. Like, I mean,
something weird happened. I
something, I don't know. I'm sure there's something that we don't know.
we are missing, or I don't know, we didn't get it. So okay, so if we go back, um, Taimur wrote a blank check to Iman. It
He did
had
not write it back to Iman. He just wrote like to cash, I think. Because you could write a check to cash, right?
Then how does the attendant in her office know this is her check?
Oh yeah, that's true. Nikki, उसने कहा था कि Iman.
ईमान बाजी का check है. He specifically said
No,
that.
because he found it in her office, maybe.
Yeah, but anybody could have dropped it. But he
But still, it was.
specifically said it's Iman Baji's check. So with that, I at least assume that there's Iman's name on it. So and
I was
then
thinking maybe it's just written out cash.
right. So then Bilal keeps it, right? And then next, Taimur appears in her house with this, bag load of cash, which again Bilal keeps. Okay. So then we see Bilal that he takes out the check and writes 50 lakhs on it,
हाँ,
right?
50 lakh कितने होते हैं? 50, 100,000? नहीं,
Yeah. Well,
five
yeah.
hundred thousand.
There
Five
was,
hundred thousand.
yeah, there was enough number of zeros that made it to 50
No, but I
lakhs.
don't know how many. 500,000, right? 500,000. I
Huh,
don't know
yes. Yeah,
lakh.
yeah, 500,000. Yeah.
500,000. Okay, ठीक है.
Right. And he takes the check, he writes that, he takes the check, he takes a bag and goes inside his house, right?
So where does he drop off the check?
Exactly. My point exactly. So now the Tayabu comes and asks Taimur and Ahad कि तुम लोगों ने 50 लाख दिया है क्या ईमान को,
तो तुम
right?
देखिए देखिए wouldn't he know कि किसने withdraw कराया है?
Yeah, that's again. So he
I mean,
said,
okay,
but
so
he mentions 50 lakhs. He says 50 lakhs.
वो तो पता है, I know कि this was the amount, ठीक है? But
Yeah.
when you take out money from a bank account, either debit card होता है. I mean, एक तो इतने पैसों, I don't think इतने पैसे cash में निकलते हैं. First of all, I don't know. This is only with like drug
Huh.
money.
I mean,
Like,
I think if you submit a check, I think you can withdraw that cash. Like
it's 50,000, 50, well, 50, 100,000.
50 lakhs. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
I don't think they'll just
So
give you like this much cash and go outside and then go carry a bag from the bank account.
I don't know what
I don't think so. No, no, no,
businessmen
no.
do. But anyway, but he
They
tells the
they usually have
50.
money orders.
Yeah, but he says 50 lakhs. So he says the exact amount that Bilal wrote, right?
ठीक है.
Now when he says that, Taimur goes like, तो ईमान ने check cash करा दिया.
हाँ.
Remember? Right? He says that. So that means that check, that 50 lakh is related to the check. Okay.
लेकिन वो तो 50 लाख तो किसी और ने कराया, वो तो उससे पहले से निकाल लिया था ना पैसे.
कहाँ निकाला था?
That's why he had the cash in his hand.
No, that's the thing. The cash was separate than the check.
हाँ.
That's what, huh?
क्या? No.
हाँ, चेक तो बिलाल के पास था. Then तैमूर इसके घर बैग में कैश लेके आया, right? जो कि बिलाल ने ले लिया, वो भी बिलाल ने ले लिया.
तो बिलाल ने 2 ले लिए हैं, 50-50.
Yes. लेकिन अभी तक हमें 50 lakhs का ये अमाउंट सुनाई दे रहा है. वो बैग और कैश को कहाँ गया, right? So and then जब ईमान ने पूछा कि तुमने क्या किया, तो उसने बोला कि the money is in my account, right? So which money is now in your account? That 50 lakh or that bag of cash? Because if the check is in Iman's name, he can't put it in his account. Unless his
I
check
mean,
is a weird check, like, open to all kind of check.
I mean, unless it's like cash to cash, then you can get it cashed.
Yeah, then how does the attendant know? So, okay, hopefully we'll get some confirmation somewhere. Then what happened to this bag of cash? उसको
मुझे
मिला दी.
मुझे तो समझ नहीं आ रहा है कि how can he withdraw money from an account and nobody knows कि किसने withdraw किया है.
So if the check is like, open to all, like anybody can put any name on it, or like you said,
Like
it's
they can
something.
check with, so when the teller at the bank gets a check, they
Yeah,
stamp it, they get your ID, they put your ID number, everything's there, right? Even when
right,
you do it online, everything's like
right,
known, right? कि कहाँ से कहाँ जा रहा है,
right,
which person is actually getting doing the transaction. So and there's an ID involved, so you
right.
know exactly कि किसने क्या किया है.
I'm guessing, right? But then Tayabu
We're
doesn't know
guessing, but
who.
yeah, it's true. I mean, that's how it is. I used to work
I've
as a
never.
teller. I know.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
there you
I used
go.
to work as a teller. Yeah.
You should have said that first, because
So I know this is not how it happens. Like, you just
I've never encashed like a check with a cash on it.
yeah,
I've
you
never
know
done that.
there's an
So
amount that you can give. That's it in cash. That's it. Because even
okay,
under जाके ना जब when we have that big area where all the cash is.
The
So
vault,
the
right?
vault.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can only withdraw so much, for security reasons. Or two people have to go in, two people have to. It's really monitored because obviously they don't want somebody to get
Yeah.
involved in
But
anything.
for sure, you know
So
whoever took that money, right? For sure, you
for
have
sure. Oh yeah, yeah.
some
We
idea.
take the ID. We take picture. Everything is done.
Right.
Everything's there.
So in Tayabu's case, he has no idea who did that. And then Taimur draws the conclusion that that check is in cash and he gave it to Iman, so Iman did it. Okay. Now, what happened to this bag of cash? Is he
मुझे
holding on to
but
that?
no, मुझे तो हो रहा है कि कि how does Taya does not know कि who withdrew the money.
That's the thing, is 50 lakhs. It's not
I mean,
like,
because when you get
$5
withdraw
किसी ने ले लिया.
when you withdraw 50 lakh, तो वो तो उस पे भी credit card पे भी charge नहीं होता इतना.
हाँ नहीं नहीं
You don't
मतलब
even have
I
that much
mean this
debit card से भी नहीं निकाल सकते. You have to have a
right
cap, like check.
right right. This is a Tayabu joki, like he monitors every
Yeah,
expense,
yeah,
like
yeah.
Taimur ने
How
ticket
does he
खरीदा
not
वो
know कि
भी.
किसने
हाँ
निकलवाए? But maybe if
exactly.
he know, I think he knew कि तैमूर ने निकलवाए, right?
He knows कि वो cash निकला है for Ahad's bail. And so he came and
Oh.
asked them, and then Taimur was, "Acha, Iman ne check cash kara liya." So that's where they've
I
said
mean,
that, okay, Iman.
Iman के कहाँ से बात आ गई? Because he had already taken out the money.
No, no, no. So the check is different than the bag of cash that Taimur
I
got.
don't like no.
It's not related. It's two different
Are you
things.
sure?
Mm,
अच्छा ठीक है. I don't.
right. Otherwise, check के ऊपर वो number कैसे बिलाल बाद में लिखेगा if the cash is already out? Somebody would put the number on the check now to give the cash out.
पता नहीं.
That's what I'm saying. The money trail
I
is
don't
so
know. I don't know.
bizarre. Like, it's so
I have no
bizarre.
idea.
I couldn't connect any dots. And आज तो एक और bag of cash था. वो
वो कौन नहीं आज तो नहीं था एक और बैग ऑफ कैश.
था ना, वो आहद ने
कहाँ
एक
पे?
दिया था
Where?
ना. आहद ने उस बंदे
कहाँ?
को दिया, right? Remember?
किसको?
उसके उसके जो उसके जो बंदा था, whatever. आहद के ऑफिस में एक बंदा था, उसने से ईमान का पिक्चर दिया और एक बैग ऑफ
हाँ हाँ
कैश दिया.
हाँ वो तो डिफरेंट है.
वो क्या है पता नहीं. Anyways, so इनका जो प्लान था वो भी मेरे को समझ में नहीं आया. So
Plan ये
आहद.
था. So Ahad just wanted to get her arrested for the money. Like so he gave her them the money so that she's caught in a corruption case. Okay. So that was his plan. But Taya
which
had another plan.
which
Tahas,
money?
the money that he was giving
That
to
bag of
his,
money.
yeah. So
वो
he
तो
said,
पहुंचा ही नहीं उसके घर में.
नहीं ना, नहीं, no, सुनो तो listen to me.
अच्छा अच्छा
And
okay.
then so ये Ahad का plan था, and then the Taya's plan was just to get her like murdered,
Kill her.
basically kill her. Yeah, that's
Okay.
why he got the whole the warehouse.
Fuse.
Yeah,
Fuse
exactly.
short
It's
circuited
gone.
or whatever.
Sure, yeah, exactly. And then and then the Temur wanted to save her. So that's why he gave her the money, that guy the money to save to basically get her caught in this bribery or whatever corruption case.
Okay. So the plan was that Ahad gave the tip that there's something wrong going on in this place, and so Iman will go out and raid, and in that process, somebody will put the cash in her
In her
house.
hands, and then she'll get caught, and the media will be there. Like in Taya had another plan altogether.
Okay, so Tayas was like, वहीं पे खत्म कर दो उसको, like,
Yes,
and
exactly.
okay, and so they were not in cahoots. Like Taya and
No, no, no,
Ahad were
no,
not
no,
in
no,
cahoots.
no.
Okay, and he didn't know about this money part. Taimur only knew
Who?
about the raid part.
Temur only knew about the killing part, that he's gonna
Okay,
kill, like his dad will
right.
kill her.
And then Bilal staged the whole operation beforehand, before that money ends up in her place, to prove that she's not corrupted. That they
No,
couldn't
no, no,
find.
no. I think he got arrested to save her. I think.
Right. And he did this
क्योंकि वो ताकि वो
operation.
जाए ना वहां पे. So he's like, इसको बस बंदी कर दो. इसको
and and the commissioner says that's such a bad plan because now that you've
इसको
arrested
लॉक
her,
कर दो इसको
I,
फिर बाहर ना निकले.
and
I mean, can you imagine? Like that's like the thinking that people are thinking. It's okay to lock a girl inside for her safety.
It's okay to go make her harass her, like go make her go through the whole thing. Imagine the
Yeah, just
stress
for her
she's going
safety,
through.
na uski safety ke liye yeah, you can harass her.
Isn't
You can lock her up.
isn't it much better that you sit her down and talk it out? Like if it was a completely naive girl जिसको कोई law का पता नहीं, कैसे रेड होती है, क्यों रेड होती है, कुछ नहीं पता, उसको समझाना शायद मुश्किल हो, यही भी तरीका हो. But
Even
this
though
is a
अगर वो नहीं ना
freak.
भी समझे, ठीक है, okay, it's her life, यार.
It's
It's not like
it's an
she owes him
AC.
anything, यार. At this point, she doesn't owe him anything.
अरे भैया ये तो एसी है ना, इसको अगर बता दो कि यार ये करप्शन की प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है, इसलिए आई एम गोना डू ऑल दिस ऑपरेशन टू प्रोटेक्ट यू, वो भी बताओ तो चले. ये you harass her, you make her go through this whole
I mean,
ordeal
and it's okay to put a girl, like, to lock her up. कहीं पे भी घर में lock कर लो, कहीं भी lock कर, for her safety, ना बिल्कुल
for
ठीक है.
safety.
Like
Yes,
that's
exactly.
that's the mentality
Yes,
people have, like, people are just okay with it.
I am not.
I'm not saying that the writer is conveying. I think the writer is not conveying that. The writer is actually trying to say that Iman is right. I think from my perspective, but people are taking it as, it's okay कि for उसकी safety के लिए कर रहा है ना.
No, I cannot support Bilal today's episode. I did
वही
not
तो मैं कह रही हूँ ना.
understand.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that is the writer's intention
Yes, yes.
either.
Oh, you think so? Okay.
I don't think so. No, yeah, yeah. It's not
Because
the writer's
in the next,
intention.
yeah, because in the next trailer we see that he's telling her कि मैं ये सब कुछ करती हूँ तुम्हें protect करने के लिए, and we don't hear retort from Iman. Maybe there will be one. I don't know.
Maybe there will be one, right?
There will be one.
So I in my mind, I don't think she wants to prove that. I think she wants to say, okay, let's listen, like, this is Iman's life. This is what she's doing.
Yes,
This is her right.
yes. Whatever you
Um
want to do, you have to tell me. You have to take me in confidence and tell me.
yeah, exactly.
Both as a DC as well as my fiance.
Right, huh?
Unless you do that, I cannot trust you. Period.
Exactly, yeah.
So yeah. Okay, so
So
we couldn't solve the money trace.
what about what about the cheesy love scenes? Like, you have something to say about that?
The whole love scene in front of that chicken.
The chicken cause वो जो थी क्या था वो, what
So
is it called? The chicken tikka?
roasted chicken, I would think. Like it
Roasted,
was like a
अच्छा. Okay.
whole chicken there, right? So I think he had two dishes made for his in-laws.
Two नहीं, एक ही थी यार, एक ही chicken थी बस. That's
एक
it.
rice
Chicken
का
and
कुछ था,
salad. I mean, no,
rice.
keto diet, keto. Protein, high protein diet.
And she's like मेरी माँ कुछ भी खा लेगी.
अभी यार मैं भी खा लूंगी यार, ये खाना तो अच्छा था यार, chicken and salad.
You are inviting your in-laws and you have chicken and salad. So it's very funny. But it was cute when he kind of says, like, why don't you ever acknowledge that you also like me? So that was cute.
Yeah. लेकिन कुछ जगह पे I think it was too cheesy.
Tell me about it. मेरी जान चली जाएगी, तुम मेरी जिंदगी हो,
Like, I'm like,
please.
stop. Like,
Yes, I'm like, oh please. इससे
I'm
अच्छा
like,
बोलो,
just stop.
इससे अच्छा better बोलो कि these are the problems, these are the
I know.
information I have.
I'm like, she's heard those before. Like,
True. And the amount of eye locks, yeah, I'm not a fan of eye locks that goes on forever, like without any reason.
oh my god.
Yeah,
So yeah.
so yeah, I'm skipping most of it, right?
Yeah, see, we're teaming on.
Today we were team Iman today.
Yeah, exactly. Bilal, बहुत disappoint किया.
Yeah,
He's
आज
like,
तो
ये
seriously.
ऐसी फजूल में, like, ऐसी फजूल में कर रहा है, अपने
मैं तो
हाँ.
honestly सोच रही हूँ ये villain तो नहीं है भैया.
I know.
पता चलो वही वो जो खून वाला गाली दिया था वो अभी तक उतरा नहीं सर से.
ऐसे, like, फजूल में ऐसी बस बस
वैसे ही
अपना, बस अपना दिखा रहा है, अपना बस पता नहीं क्या,
फिजूल में हीरो बनना है. अपना
हाँ.
दिखाने में यार ये लोग ऑनेस्ट कॉप भी नहीं है. हाँ, जब वो गाड़ी ठोकी they abuse their power happily.
नहीं power नहीं. Okay, no. So नहीं, abuse of power नहीं था. I think the power of abuse वो जब था when he did not pay.
He didn't pay. He accepted that she doesn't have a license and she's driving the car.
But he was teaching her, na. So teaching with the you can ride without
But you
driver's
have to have a
license, right?
student license, right? I don't
हाँ
know.
student license होना चाहिए, yes, of course.
She has
मुझे
nothing.
नहीं
She has
पता,
no
I don't know
paperwork.
how it is in Pakistan, but
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
India में
I
कैसे है?
in India, mein, I'm trying to think.
Do
You have
you,
to
do
go
you need
through
a
a.
like a learner's permit?
Probably not. Yeah, probably not.
Obviously.
I went through a teaching school, like a driving school.
Mm,
So they gave me some paperwork to keep in the car. So, but I don't
अच्छा
think
अच्छा.
everybody does it that way. So I'm guessing not.
Mm, ठीक ठीक
So,
है.
but
See,
that's where
like,
the abuse
because
of
I'm
power
thinking from my
was.
perspective, okay, I get stopped quite a bit from like police officers when I'm speeding.
Mm,
And a lot of times I'm coming from work or going to work and they see me in scrubs and my badge and everything and they're always like, oh, where are you coming from? Oh, are you a doctor? And
mm.
then they're like, oh, we don't give tickets to doctors. And they'll just say
Oh.
like, go.
Yeah, like,
So they do that like to like people who are in public service, I think. So
yeah,
they give that it's like a perk that comes with it. But like
yeah.
but not paying for what you did, that's wrong, I think.
No, no, वो तो चढ़ी गई थी उस बंदे पे, right? कि तुम यहाँ पे पार्क क्यों कर दिए थे गाड़ी? That's why मैंने ठोका, whatever. And they smirked also, right? When they were let go, they kind of had a smirk between
I know,
themselves.
yeah, I
And I was
know.
like,
Like this is so
okay,
not nice, यार.
yeah, abuse of
मैंने भी
power
सोचा,
there.
मैंने कहा यार पैसे तो दे दो बेचारे को.
हाँ, like वो बंदा सही बोल रहा था, वो कॉप बुला रहा था, right? कि like ठीक है, let the cop
लेकिन
come
उसको
and
भी
get
चाहिए
a
था कि
decision.
सेटल कर लेता वहीं पर ही. Why you calling
हाँ,
cops, यार?
हाँ, तो इसीलिए उन्होंने गुस्से में उसको कुछ भी नहीं दिया,
I was
basically.
arrested one time, no?
अच्छा,
By a guy.
by a guy?
I mean, no, he called cops on me because I
For
was driving
what?
without a license, without my license, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then I was driving and I hit someone. I
Okay.
rear-ended. And then I'm like, okay, I don't have my license with me. I'm like, okay, just take my phone number. Like, I'll see you. And then he's like, no, I'm gonna call cops.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
what the
yeah,
heck? Cop. And I was like, I was in college, okay? Cops call कर दिए, सब कर दिए. Cops are like, okay, वो हम तुम्हें arrest करके लेकर जाएंगे.
yeah. Ooh.
So I'm like,
Oh my God.
and then he's
ऐसा
they're
भी
like,
होता है?
हाँ, they're like, मैंने कहा I don't have my driver's license. Actually, मेरा wallet ना खो गया था the day before, and I was going to DMV to get a new driver's license made, and I didn't have any money, no credit card, nothing. And then the guy's like, the police father's like, okay, अपने give us like this much money and bail right now. तो मैंने कहा मैं bail कैसे like how can I pay you money when I don't have anything on me? I cannot.
Hmm.
He's like, why don't you go to the bank? I'm like, you think the bank is gonna give me let me withdraw my money like without an ID?
Yes.
Like I don't even have a debit card.
That was so
So and then
silly.
so I just called a friend, like my guy, like I had a friend who came, like his name is Omar. So he came and I called him. He came like an hour later. I was arrested for that 1 hour or whatever. He bailed me out.
Uh, Thank you, Omar, if you're listening. We have a very own Iman here.
Yeah, so I've been arrested for the same thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
मुझे इतना गुस्सा आया था उस लड़के पे. मैं कहा, just take my number, damn it.
Acha, the
Anyways.
other issue I have is कि ईमान का problem होती है and nobody calls Bilal. They can't reach Iman. Why do you think that you'll be able to get through to Iman? Right? Why would Iman pick up your calls? Right?
Gone.
Like Zara, she wanted to warn Iman, so she
मुझे
keeps
नहीं
trying
समझ आता कि why can't she message her?
message her, or why can't she just the second call
Text
goes to
her.
Bilal, right? You know Bilal is her fiance. The second call should just go to him in an urgent situation like this. Ditto for Taimur. Taimur kept calling Iman. Why would you even
I
think
think I
that
think he
Iman?
blocked. I think he blocked Timur. नहीं.
No.
अच्छा.
So he doesn't even try Timur. And for someone with such reach and all, he can easily say, I want to reach the DC. I have an urgent message or something. किसी की life and death की problem है. He doesn't even do that, and he keeps trying Iman, and Iman keeps snapping the phone down, but no fault
लेकिन
of
ईमान भी
hers.
तो सुन लेना बात यार.
But then it's Taimur, yeah. Taimur has done enough damage to her, so,
At least Timur can leave like a voice message,
huh?
and that's it.
Yes,
That's all you have to do, and she'll
yeah.
listen to it.
Right,
When she
exactly. I hope so, but yeah, तो but ठीक है, चलो ईमान से तुम्हारी बात नहीं हो पाई तो तुम second person in line is Bilal. In desperate time, desperate means you call him, right?
yeah,
Nobody
yeah.
does that. It's funny. What do you think of Zara and Bilal's conversation?
That was odd.
Yeah. He was pretty much like Iman का खुला चिट्टा उसको दे रहा था कि Iman is innocent at so many levels. Dude, she knows already. Like, like this is none of it is
Yeah, and
surprise to
and and
her.
we found out that Bilal knows कि Leila ने उसको trap किया.
Yeah,
He knows
that
that
she
too, huh?
knows.
Yeah.
That he knows. And then but लैला का क्या रोल है अभी वो बीच बीच में आती है जाती है उसका रोल क्या है
यही रोल है जो है जो नजर आ रहा है
आना जाना and अभी
she's the
भी
one
she's
she's the one who like who had him trapped now.
हाँ but then अभी भी like अभी तो उसका कोई रोल ही नहीं है ना उसको तो like she refused to work for him so वो भी चला गया
So
so
yeah,
now
so now like we don't see her much. Like we didn't see her at all in today's episode.
today she was another but yesterday she was there is like तुम्हारे वजह से ये and then she's like I want to learn under Timur so she's still hopeful that Timur will turn around and look after her
Yeah.
बेचारी I mean उसको इतना तो ना गिराओ यार like give her some
Leila?
agency हाँ लैला को give her some agency ना at least जारा को कुछ agency on and off देते हो तुम लोग
Like Leila को भी दिया ना because she said कि I went to return the stuff to him.
yeah I don't want to work for him I went to return it
Yeah.
yeah but she
Yeah.
didn't so but anyways um I think one of the person I'm liking is Rita Ahad's fiance
What's her name?
Rita right
Rida, huh? Yeah, Rida,
Rita right
Rida, yes, Rida, yeah.
yeah that
She's good. She's good. She's
yeah
very like
I like her character like somebody just left you and walked away
I
refused to pick up
know.
your
That's like a
call
red flag, man.
very much
Seriously.
so whatever reason उसके बाद भी I mean it's a little silly that she's still entertaining the idea of marrying this guy but at least she put her foot down and she said kill a person who doesn't even have time for me you're trying to convince me that he wants to marry me that's not
Exactly.
happening so I like the fact that she's questioning everything
Yeah.
back right so good all
So
right
that's yeah. So that's pretty much it on our side, I guess, on the review of Naqaab.
yeah
If you guys are watching, if you guys are not watching, do watch. If you're watching, let us know what you thought of the review and the episodes. And until
yes
then, I guess until next time, we'll see you guys later. Allah Hafiz.
bye
Allah Hafiz.
bye